Hey everyone, Happy New Year! We really missed you guys, and while it was only a small break, a lot happened, including our channel getting remonetized. Thank God.
We want to thank every single one of you who stuck by us, watch our videos, and just overall supports us, and an extra special thank you to the guys at Team YouTube for taking care of us so quickly. Unfortunately, also, on our break, we both got very sick. I don't know if you can tell from my voice, but we're still recovering. Because of that, Booster will be handling most of the video, and I'll just be here to say Happy New Year. Hello. And also, if you guys want to support us now that we're remonetized, you can become members for special perks. Or if you guys are still wary of YouTube, you can become a member over on Coffee. Okay, I'm gonna let Booster handle the rest of this now. Bye!
Now, while there wasn't a whole lot of news to cover from just last week, there was a whole lot that happened right after we went on break because it's never easy for us. With that being said, we're going to cover the Insomniac Leaks, but cutting away all the bullshit, why Alien Resurrection is now the most important PS1 game, and the GTA5 leaks. So if that sounds interesting to you, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and as much as we say it, we mean it. We really appreciate you guys watching us. Now that Ellie is resting, thankfully, let's get right into it. By now, everyone knows that the Insomniac Leaks happened and that there was a lot of info released about a lot of things, most of which people didn't even know about in the first place, such as the new Spider-Man game potentially being sold in 3 parts. However, there was also a lot of lies that were spread around with it. So we cleaned up all the info and will only present findings that have little to no speculation behind it, starting with how Sony felt about the Activision merger. So Sony believed that with the acquisition, Microsoft now stands to leapfrog over their current pillars. Which is stupid, because if Sony would just sit down and make a game that everyone would enjoy and not spend $315 million making one okay Spider-Man game, they might not have a problem.
I'm going to die!
Speaking of Spider-Man, it was also revealed that Spider-Man 2 was going to be getting 3 small free DLC updates and a larger standalone expansion with a story that would bridge the games Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3. And while there was information about Spider-Man 3's game, most of it was dubious at best. What we do know is that they pitched a multiplayer mode with a battle pass, and that's disgusting. The Wolverine game was in fact leaked, as well as a playable early build of the game. I didn't play it, neither did Ellie, but we did find out 3 things that were wrong with it. 1. It plays like Spider-Man. Why? 2. There's crafting. Why? And 3. Wolverine needs to use a health pack. Why? Other than that, there's a Ratchet & Clank game coming out in 6 years, maybe, and also an X-Men game. And if the documents are to be believed, Disney may also be demolishing Sony's butthole with their royalty requirements. But this is the most condensed form of the leaks. We figured everything else that was leaked out might be for more of the enthusiastic reader. So we compiled everything into a Google Doc and listed it in the description so that you can look through everything with its source and see what you think of it yourself. So what do you guys think of the leaks? What was the most interesting thing that you saw from the leaks? Let me know in the comments, I'm pretty interested. A big shout out to our helping hand PokePower from the Discord for helping us compile this list. You're the best. And speaking of leaky news, GTA5's entire source code was recently leaked online, and while many are happy to see the inner machinations of the game, a lot of people are really pissed off due to the amount of cut content that was theorized to have been removed because of GTA Online. Some notable inclusions from the leak, and really the only reason people are furious about this, is the list of DLC, something that was noticeably absent from GTA 5. As you can see from this screenshot, we have titles such as Agent Trevor, Prologue, Manhunt, Liberty City. In fact, a second zip containing even more information from GTA 5 was discovered, this one having a lot more information regarding the Agent Trevor DLC. It seems that Agent 14, someone from GTA Online, was mentioned a lot in the screenshot, as well as Karen D_AGT, which probably refers to Karen Daniels from GTA 4. Reddit user Awkward96 posted on our Gaming Leaks and Rumors screenshots of what could have been an underwater level from Agent, which isn't that much of a stretch when the same game leak had mentions of Stromberg, which could have easily been referring to the submersible Grand Theft Auto Online car, the Ocelot Stromberg, which would have been right at home on this level. And finally, probably the cherry on this shit cake sundae was a screenshot for the entire map of Liberty City, which was also included in the post by Awkward96, which lends credence to the theory that the DLC named Liberty City was in fact all of Liberty City. And Rockstar scrapped all of this, specifically for shark cards, microtransactions, and GTA Online. And everyone will hate them for this, at least until GTA 6 comes out, and then everyone will forgive them. Now that Activision Blizzard is under Microsoft, Friday was the last day for former CEO and possible island vacationer Bobby Kotick. Did you know that he was in Epstein's Black Book? The book with people who had probably visited his secret island? That has nothing to do with the story, I just thought it was important to let you know. Anyway, since the merger, it seems that the Chinese company, NetEase, will be restarting their partnership with Blizzard, bringing Blizzard and Activision games back to China. Which is great and all, but doesn't that make the whole destroying the big hammer thing kinda awkward? I don't know. Apparently, though we have no facts to back this up outside of the internet said it, it was primarily how pig-headed Bobby was during negotiations, and was his arrogance that drove NetEase executives to get so angry, terminating the deal in the first place. Now that could be total bullshit, but I would 100% believe it. It's weird not doing this with Ellie. Anyway, 20 odd years ago, game developer Martin Piper worked on the PS1 movie tie-in game Alien Resurrection. It was one of the first FPS games to utilize twin-stick controls similar to what we are used to in modern gaming. When the game came out, everyone thought it was fine, somewhat hard, a game that complemented the movie's atmosphere well, but overall was just mediocre. But unbeknownst to pretty much everyone for the past 23 years, Martin Piper had actually coded a secret into the game which allowed players to hot swap discs, allowing them to play burned PlayStation 1 games without needing to mod the console or anything. Martin reached out to the YouTube channel Modern Vintage Gaming and explained to them that by going into the options menu and inputting the code circle left right circle up R2 and then left up right down right up left square triangle L1 and then going into the level selecting level 6 section 1 while holding L1 and pressing X, you could then just take out the disc, put in a burned game, and it worked no problem. For those wondering if I really had to read all of that, yes I did. Do you know how long it's been since I got to share a cheat code? It felt amazing. Anyway, when Martin was asked why he did this or how he managed to sneak past Sony, his response was, I wanted to see if you could change discs without resetting. And then he just proceeded to not tell anyone about it for 23 years. So this is another win for Game Archival. Our final story of the week is more of an okay story than anything else. It seems the indie game Bendy and the Ink Machine is getting a movie. Okay, I mean, look, I hope it's a cartoon. What do we know? Now we just need Hello Neighbor. Stupid shit, I swear.
Hello everyone, I'm the Skull. I do the editing here. Booster needs a moment to rest his voice, and we don't have a BAB this week. So instead, I would like to briefly talk about the book Beyond Conviction from our sponsor, CJ Watson. If you're looking for a new sci-fi book to indulge in, see if the following catches your ear. On a cold space Australia planet, teeming with lethal wildlife, a farming family struggles to survive against the elements and killer beasts to protect their meager harvests. The only thing that stands between death and survival is heavily armed farming equipment. If this sounds cool, consider picking up a physical or digital copy of Beyond Conviction from Amazon and leaving a review. It's a great read from a first-time novelist, and it's welcome on my shelf. Thank you, CJ.
So there's no games coming out, and there won't be any games coming out until January 18th. Ellie's still sick, as you could obviously hear, so we're not going to go ahead and stream on our 3rd anniversary, which will be January 3rd. What we will do is postpone that until next week, and I'll just use some sporadic streams here and there throughout the week. That's it for this week's Necro News. If you like what we do here and want to keep up to date, consider subscribing to the channel.
Once again, thank you for everyone who stuck by us so far, and a very special thank you to our channel members. If you like our content and want to support us, consider joining.
That's all we have for this week, so until next week, goodbye.